All right, next up is a tech school or technology school. And these, again, are nationwide. They're all over the place. Cars are ubiquitous. And so there are a lot of students going to school for automotive repair. At these schools, students are learning about automotive technology, diesel technology, heavy equipment, collision repair, and refinishing. And the beauty for you, again, is these students need real world experience to repair and refinish and do different types of repairs on cars. And this is where you could save a lot of money because car repair tends to be very expensive on labor rates. In fact, many of these places charge a significantly reduced labor rate or even work for a flat fee, which is amazing. Now, if you've ever had your car repaired at a local shop or even a dealership, you know how much auto repair labor is. I've paid anywhere from $60 to $100 an hour at independent shops and a couple $100 an hour at the dealership. So a flat fee and a reduced fee is a huge advantage for consumers. Now, one example of this is Marine Park Technical College, which is a technical college up in Wisconsin. Here, you would be charged $10 up front for a hazardous waste disposal fee. That's just something you're going to have to pay. But then if you were going to get your brakes fixed, this could be a huge savings for you. Typically, this type of service would cost you about $500. But if you go to Marine Park, because the labor cost is a fixed cost, you'd be looking at about $300. So a huge $200 savings on the same work that you would get done at your local mechanic. Now, a couple of qualifiers, if you will. If you are looking at having your car serviced at a technical school, they will usually have some requirements on how old your vehicle is. It usually needs to be a slightly newer car, say 2003 or newer or less than 20 years old. And that's just to make sure that they're getting experience on cars that they are generally going to see out in the workplace and that they don't need specialized tools or have difficulty finding parts. So if you have a car that's old, this might not be a good solution for you. And it could take slightly longer to get the work done, as I mentioned earlier, because this shop is only open Monday through Thursday and during normal business hours, and they might not work as fast because they are being overseen by an expert mechanic and being taught lessons along the way. You may not be able to drop your car off and pick it up quite as quickly as you would at an independent shop. But when you look at the cost savings, maybe cutting your cost by a third or half for exactly the same work that you might get locally, I think it can be very compelling. Also, remember the work here is certified by a professional auto technician who oversees the students, so you're essentially getting a professional experience at a discount. If you have a place like this nearby you, I would definitely suggest checking it out.